Hey guys, welcome back to GamesDusk. As you know, we're diving deep into the Mortal Kombat game series story, and in this video we're tackling Mortal Kombat II. You seriously need to watch these first few parts carefully, because we're laying down some important stuff that'll be super useful in future videos. It's like each video helps us understand the Mortal Kombat world even better. I won't waste any more of your time, let's just get straight into it, but first don't forget to subscribe to our channel, it means a lot to us. After his embarrassing defeat and Goro's death at the hands of Liu Kang, Shao Kahn, the Outworld Emperor, condemned that sneaky jerk Shang Tsung to execution. But that shameless dude, with all his nerve, fell at Shao Kahn's feet and begged and pleaded until he convinced the Emperor to give him another chance. Shang Tsung explained his plan to Shao Kahn and finally got the Emperor to agree. As part of this pardon, Shao Kahn even gave him a new lease on life, making him young again. But seriously, why couldn't Shang Tsung just mind his own business? Like, come on dude, stay in your realm, do your weird sorcery stuff, and leave Earthrealm alone. What's your obsession with messing with innocent people? Anyway, let's not waste too much energy on this creep, because we both know how this story goes. Another power-hungry tyrant rises, and some brave hero steps up to shut him down, just like Kung Lao did to Shang Tsung in the last game. Now, about that big master plan Shang Tsung kept going on about, it's actually not that complicated. That sneaky sorcerer wants the next Mortal Kombat tournament to be held in Outworld, his turf, so that Shao Kahn himself can enter the fight and completely crush the competition. Once all the pieces are in place for the tournament, Shao Kahn sends an official invitation to Raiden, asking him to bring his warriors to Outworld. Raiden, who sees right through the trickery of Shao Kahn and Shang Tsung, warns his fighters like crazy. He tells them to stay sharp, keep their guard up, and remember, they're basically stepping right into enemy territory. Imagine someone who doesn't follow any rules inviting you to their house. You just know something bad's gonna happen to you. The Earthrealm crew, along with Raiden and his fighters, head to Outworld. They can't travel between realms on their own because not everyone is allowed to do that, only a select few. Officially and legally, only gods and realm protectors should be able to do it, but Shang Tsung, Shao Kahn, and a few others can manage it because of their immense power and influence in the realms. You often see Earthrealm fighters traveling between realms. That's a different story. They're under Raiden's protection and kind of have his permission. After introducing Earthrealm and Outworld, for main realms remain. I say main because there are some secret and forbidden realms that very few people know about. For now, let's introduce the next two realms, Netherrealm and Chaos Realm. Netherrealm, or Hell, has a lot of similarities to the underworld in mythology. They say this realm is like a continent that's always on fire, with thousands of volcanoes that never go out. This realm is so full of darkness that regular folks can't even last a second there. And by regular humans, I don't mean people on the street, I mean Mortal Kombat fighters. Even the tough ones can't handle the dark power of the Netherrealm. In the Mortal Kombat world, people whose souls are corrupted and who have committed major crimes are sent there after death for eternal torment and torture. One of the reasons Netherrealm is called Hell, besides its atmosphere and system, is the name of one of its ancient rulers, Lucifer. Many demons and mutated creatures live in this realm, most of whom were once human and ended up this way because of what they did. The folks in Netherrealm have a weird characteristic. They strangely try to speak backward. I really don't know why. That's it for the main explanations of this realm, but imagine if I got this far and didn't talk about the King of Kings, Scorpion. After Hanzo Hasashi, also known as Scorpion, was killed by the first Sub-Zero, Bihan, he was sent to the Netherrealm. Even though Scorpion is Japanese, there's a Chinese proverb that says, when a person is unfairly killed and has unfinished business in the world, after their death, they return with incredible power for revenge, and they can't be calmed down easily. Let's move on from Netherrealm and talk about Chaos Realm. This realm, unlike Order Realm, which is super law-abiding, doesn't follow any rules or frameworks. You could say Chaos Realm is the ultimate symbol of chaos in the entire universe. Remember how I said Outworld was super messed up? Multiply all that by 10, and you get this realm. The inhabitants of Chaos Realm see chaos and absolute freedom as a religion and creed, and they do whatever they want. Basically, it's like GTA for them. They do whatever they feel like, and if anyone gets in their way, they kill them. The forces of Order Realm are desperately trying to control Chaos Realm because this realm is strangely full of water reserves. It's said that in the past, this realm was fine like the others until the god of Chaos cursed it and tore it apart. Even though the people of Chaos Realm are really crazy, they're super strong even in their craziness. If you take a stroll through Chaos Realm, you'll see normal people everywhere worshipping chaos. It's worth noting, The normal people here are even stronger than the tough ones from Earthrealm. Here's a crazy fact about Chaos Realm that blew my mind when I found out. Besides the Chaos Realm folks speaking backward like the Netherrealm inhabitants, they mostly answer questions with just yes or no and hate being questioned because they feel it's a form of control. When an individual or group attacks them, instead of defending themselves, the people of Chaos Realm thank the attacker and use phrases like, "I needed that," or "You know exactly how to treat ladies." These crazy beings even consider walking aimlessly a completely positive thing. Before we continue with the story, I'll just mention the name of one inhabitant of this realm and say nothing else about them. Havoc. Many of you probably know and like this guy, but unfortunately we're not dealing with this handsome fella right now and won't explain him. We'll get to him when the time is right. We could end the story here, but before we do, let's take a look at the new characters in this game. The new characters in the second game include Baraka, Jax Briggs, Katana, Kung Lao, Reptile, Melina, and Kuai Liang or Sub-Zero 2. Kuai Liang is the younger brother of Bi-Han, or to the first Sub-Zero. Scorpion brutally ripped Bi-Han's head off in the first Mortal Kombat tournament and sent him to the Netherrealm. Scorpion did this solely for his family and clan because he believed Bi-Han was the one who massacred them. Baraka is a Tarkatan war chief who's going to fight in the tournament on behalf of Outworld. Tarkatans were one of the races living in Outworld. Jax Briggs is one of Sonya Blade's closest friends and also one of the best members of the Special Forces. This dude joined the fight specifically to save Sonya, aiming to win the Mortal Kombat tournament and free his old friend Sonya. Reptile was secretly present in the previous game, but that design wasn't really serious because they hadn't given him a special fighting style or officially introduced him. Moving past that, it's good to take a look at this character's story and backstory. Reptile is pretty much one of the few survivors of his own race, the Saurians. Despite his symbolic loyalty to the Outworld Emperor, he secretly always communicates with his real boss, Shang Tsung, and actually serves him. Princess Katana is the beautiful adopted daughter and one of Emperor Shao Kahn's personal assassins. This woman has a lot of stories, and I'll tell you about them when the time comes. Princess Melina, like Katana, is also Shao Kahn's personal assassin. She's a kind of clone creature of Princess Katana, although she believes she's her twin sister. Seriously, have you looked at yourself in the mirror? What were you thinking when you said you were Princess Katana's sister? For those of you who haven't seen this beautiful girl's face, I ask you to be patient until future versions, and when the time comes, I'll show you this lovely lady's face myself. Finally, there's young Kung Lao. He's a descendant of the great Kung Lao, and kind of wants to keep the memory of that legend alive. But unfortunately, this guy is super arrogant and usually jealous of his best friend Liu Kang's successes. These childish actions always keep him behind many fighters and prevent him from reaching his noble goal. Let's wrap up the story. After continuous fighting, Earthrealm wins again, as always, and Shao Kahn's efforts fail. This time, just like before, Liu Kang messes up all of Shang Tsung's plans, and Earthrealm is saved once again. Friends, you can defeat Shao Kahn with any character in the game, but the main ending is achieved by Liu Kang. Before we say goodbye, I need to tell you something. You might be wondering why we're rushing through character introductions. The reason is that in this video, we want to focus more on the overall story of the game, and we've planned completely separate videos for character introductions. Thanks a lot for watching till the end of the video. If you enjoyed what we did, please subscribe to our channel, leave your comments, and like the video.